Good morning. It's early, 5:55 a.m. Happy 4th of July. I can't wait. Today's going to be a great day. A lot planned. Temperature right now is 75 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius, and I am on the turnpike, not going to the villages, but going south to St. Cloud. I am going down to spend a little sunrise time with my wingman. We'll spend a little time reflecting when we get down there, if you want, and then head back and I'm going to head over to the Kennedy Space Center visitor complex today. Finally going there. It's open, I think, today from 9 to 6 or something like that. So it's been a long time since I've been there, years and years. Probably 19, 20 years since I've been there. Shuttle wasn't in there, so there's a lot to see. I know today won't give me enough time to do it, so I'll have to go back. But heading over there, and from there, I'll already be on the Space Coast. I'm just going to go to the next town, 2 towns up, go through Titusville, and then go up to New Smyrna Beach, because rumor has it, Mr. Most Wanted is going to be there with family today. So I'm going to hook up with them and enjoy the 4th of July. So I hope you're having a great 4th of July. And let's get this party started. Let's do it. I just wanted to start out this morning, July 4th, really thinking about, Adam's sense of adventure. When we did the Grinch on December 20th, I guess that was, that night afterwards, got the costume stripped off, got all the green off, we went out to eat. He talked for 45 minutes about all the traveling he was looking forward to doing this year here in the United States. All the international travel was put on hold for this year. He was going to crisscross the United States, get back to hitting the small towns, and just listening to his excitement for that was awesome. That would have been, he would have been on the road 12 days later, 13 days later, whatever January 1st or 2nd was going to be. And he was trying to figure out already what routes would keep him out of bad weather. He wanted to do one that went from the Florida Keys all the way up the East Coast. But that time of year, he knew up north wasn't going to be good. So it sounded like he was trying to figure out maybe a short run from here to Mississippi, or taking the southern route across the United States. He had northern routes planned too, but they were going to have to come later in the year when the weather was good in your state or, in your area. He wanted to do Route 66. That was going to be a big one, but he was going to do it from Chicago to LA. He wanted to hit it that way. It sounded like today he would have been wanting to be in Philadelphia. He thought that was going to be the place to be for the 4th of July 250th anniversary. And he could have been right. We'll see tonight what kind of celebration they have there. But let's start that off this morning just remembering, his thirst for excitement, adventure, and then we'll find our own excitement today, hopefully. So we're almost there. Sun comes up 6:33, I believe. I don't know if I'll make it exactly at sunrise, but it'll be close. And then head back to Orlando and over to the beach. All right, here we go. Made it to St. Cloud. 6:30. Sun rises in 3 minutes. It doesn't get any easier coming here. It's heavy. Well, let's take a little walk, do a little reflecting. Happy 4th of July, brother. It feels heavy at the same time to stop at Adam's grave, but at the same time, it feels like the right place to be, if that makes sense. Everybody's got flags up in their yards leaving St. Cloud here. Right there's the St. Cloud water tower. I'm on 192 right now, and this will get us out to the turnpike to head back up to Orlando. So it's about probably a 35-minute drive from here, from the water tower. But again, happy 4th of July. Luckily, we've had a lot of rain down here in the last week, so grass is pretty green. I know some states have had their fireworks shows canceled because of the droughts. Catfish Place, there it is. I ate with Jim and June there a couple weeks ago. It was really good. Okay, back up in the Orlando area. Gonna swing by the house, grab the beach stuff I need for today. I also did some baking, made a Texas sheet cake and some deviled eggs to take over to the party. So I got to pick those up, get them in a cooler, and hit the road. It's 7:35, doing okay. It'll take an hour to get over to NASA, Kennedy Space Center. And like I said, I'm just going to hang out there for a couple hours and then head up the coast. It's like a half-hour drive up to New Smyrna Beach. And then start the day over there at the beach. So should be fun. It is beautiful right now. No wind. Still 75 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius on the 4th of July. Here we go. That's Universal straight ahead. Look at that parking structure. Thing is massive for Universal Studios. This is Kirkman Avenue. Pretty major thoroughfare that runs right alongside Universal right here. Maybe I'll leave the camera going. You can see the big Universal sign up here. I'll get over here close as we can. Can you guys see that? Maybe I'll pop you out. There's one of them. There's the other one. And that's the parking structure right next to it. There you go. Little walkway here. Folks can come from the hotels and walk over if they want to walk all the way down to Universal that way. I've got about 45 more minutes. I'm on 528, the toll road, going over to the beach. I got to turn off before I get to the beach and go north just a little bit to the visitor complex. But I'm excited. I want to see the shuttle. I want to see the rocket, hopefully the Saturn. If I can get through, I don't know how much I can get through in a couple hours. We'll see. But we're on our way, 45 minutes, and I can't wait. It's going to be great. Getting off the toll road, heading north now. I will be here in a second, up to the Kennedy Space Center. Beautiful Florida day. Still 80 degrees over here in the Space Coast. 27 degrees Celsius. (9:36). They've been open for about a half hour. They're open till 6 today. I think I've got about 8 more miles, but I just saw a sign for a Warbird.
Continue straight for 7.6 miles to Space Commerce Way.
There it is, Kennedy Space Center Complex, 8 miles ahead. But I'm sure I just saw something talking about a Warbird's Space Center Executive Airport. Huh. But I thought I just saw a sign back there for Warbird's museum. I kind of wanted to see that. Not today, but I wanted to see where it was and what it was. Maybe they've got some airplanes there. That'd be cool. Getting close. Columbia Boulevard. That's what I'm on right now. I can see it. He felt the need for speed. Back on the Space Coast. Been a while. I guess since I was at Melbourne was the last time I was over here on the Space Coast. Let's see what's coming up. Man, I don't know. Maybe the Warbirds Museum was the other way. Is that? Oh, what's that say? Warbird Air Museum. Okay, there's the runway. Oh. 9:44. I'm right here. I gotta do it. I gotta know. What's back here? Space Coast Regional Airport. Look at that. Warbird Air Museum, turn here, open 9 to 5 p.m. daily. Okay. It's a cool drive. Let's go back here.
1.2 miles. Turn left on Golden Knights Boulevard.
She's going to get real confused unless there's another way to get to the Space Center from here, because I turned off of her path. I just want to see if there's like out in front any Warbirds sitting there. Right here, Warbird Air Museum. Don't see any. Oh, I do see some airplanes. Oh, I see some airplanes. Royal Navy. Look right through that fence. You see the tail of it? Let's just, we're not going in, but let's just find out what this is all about.
Turn left on Tico Road.
I guess I'm just going to park right here for 5 minutes. Valiant Air Command, 9 to 5, no firearms. Okay, let's go see. Oh, yeah. Man, I guess you get to go out and walk around. Look at that. That guy's right up next to him. The one on the left, I believe, is a T6 Texan trainer. Look at that. The silver with the yellow tips on the wings. Wonder what else they've got out there.
Turn left, then turn right.
Still trying to, I'm walking and she's still trying to get me there. That's what you like. Look at all the flags. Let's walk over here and see if we see anything. I see a wingtip. It's like a little jet. Let's see what's over here. Oh man, look at this. The first one has a little bit of a Detroit lean going on, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Cargo ship. It's like a Phantom. Holy cow, I guess you do. Once you're in, you can just cruise around. That's the one I'm saying has the Detroit lean. Look at that. Boy, look at that little jet right there. Oh, I guess you can walk into the cargo ship. Look at that. I got the door open. Having trouble getting the camera in there for you. Wow. Somebody's taking off. Let's see them lift off. Where are they? There they go. I know it was focusing on the fence. Well, let's dip into the lobby, just see what's all about. I'll let you know how much it is. It's amazing how many people are here on the 4th of July to look at airplanes. This parking lot, except for this spot, is full. That's awesome. Here's the front. Got the Florida flag, United States flag. All the military flags. Oh, what do we got? 4th of July, open cockpit, free hot dogs, free birthday cake, free flags and water-based tattoos for kids. I thought that said tacos. 50-50 drawing, free simulator rides. Holy cow. Let's go check it out. This is 2 steps in from the front door. I'm just gonna pan around. The old tri-wing, the Red Baron. Look at that. Oh, look at the little kids ride. There's a simulator. Must be a helicopter. Wow. Gift shop. Look at these models. There's a Texan like outside. Look at that. They took 2 Mustangs back in the day and put them together. Too bad they don't have little stickers telling you, ooh, there's a, oh wow. Look at that. The Huff. Basically the whole plane was an engine built around that. Ah, this is cool. I'm gonna go see how much it is today, just out of curiosity. Wow. Look at those shells. Veterans Corner. There's a simulator. Oh, you can fly a little Cessna. Oh man, I want to do this. I want to fly. Here we go. Here comes the boom. Look at that. Huey. I got some cool shirt. Mustang. There we go. Sea Dragon. All the old gauges. Rosie the Riveter.
intelligent and personable too.
Yeah, they got little models in here if you want to buy that. Look at that little prop. Wow. Wow, you can buy that. $845. I had a couple of my dad's wooden props from his old Piper Cubs. For some airplanes he had when he was a kid. I had it hanging in the garage in Denver.
How old are you? What's your name on the front?
8.5.
Oh, they got honey.
We have to charge for spouses and a military background. Okay, put it down. Huh? How about one of those? Where's the other little guy?
Hey, man. Here you go, buddy. What do you say? Thank you,
Whoa.
sir. Whoa.
Big, beautiful doll.
Yeah. All right.
I like how they all had names on them.
Did you get your wristband, buddy?
We have almost 50 aircraft.
That down so you get your wristband.
Landing here in just
Let's find out. Ooh, something's landing.
What's in? Yeah.
Hi.
What's going to land here before you believe a word you said?
Funny conversation. Boy, look at this. They got books on all these Warbirds in here. There's the twin Mustang right there. Single Mustang. Thunderbirds.
Over in this here is the Vietnam era style.
Warhawk.
Here,
Wow.
123, a whole bunch of met.
All right, let's see how much it is. Well, I didn't know, and as Mike says, now you know, $23. I could have went through the museum and had all the things that I read off of that flyer: hot dogs, open cockpits, simulators. $23. Sometime I will come back to that. That was just a teaser, and I'm glad I stopped to let me find out which way I should go to get to the Kennedy. Hang on one second. Look at this. Right into the sun. Somebody's having fun today. Boy, they are just taking off one after another, landing, doing touch and goes. I wonder if these are student pilots flying out of here. They're all Cessnas. Let's see if one more comes our way. Oh yeah, there he comes. Can you see this one? Holy cow. Hello. Hey buddy. How you doing? Watching airplanes take off too? Ooh, this is a low wing. Look at this. There he goes. Oh, that's a back bend for you. Yeah, I think they're flying patterns and they're just coming around doing touch and goes. They land, take right back off, practicing. How you doing? You wanna? It's all right. That's all the closer I'll get to you while I wait for another airplane. Oh yeah, I wish I could show you this. Here we go. I'm gonna try to show you this. Where's this pilot at? See they're coming in for a landing? Let's see if they just touch. They just touched down. Now they're gonna give it the gas and probably take right back off. Let's see. Come on. Coming right at us. Sorry, there they go. Whoa. That's cool. All right, I'll see ya. I think he would have been walking on my foot saying, hey, move it over, buddy. Pretty cool. There's another one coming in. They just keep coming and going. I know I'll get interrupted with driving directions, but I need to hear them to get back over to Kennedy. But I like watching airplanes, but I don't love it so much that I would do it all day. Right here's the tower. There's the control tower right there.
0.2 miles. Turn left.
So they're maybe the tall one's under construction. Looks like it's boarded up. A little one there. But
Turn left on Golden Knights Boulevard.
my dad loved it. All right. Until the day he passed away, he was a pilot through and through. I have seen a picture of my dad, probably 4 years old, in the front yard, old black and white picture, holding a model airplane. I mean, I think from the minute he was born, he was a pilot, if that's possible.
In half a mile, use the right lane to exit right.
Somehow, being a pilot was born into him, if that's possible. Maybe you know another trait about somebody, but he grew up, loving airplanes, being a pilot. He
Exit right to State Route 405 east toward Kennedy Space Center.
He borrowed, I'll use the word borrowed, at the age of 14, I guess, a older guy's Piper Cub in town, and him and a buddy took it up and went flying. 14 years old, never had a lesson other than riding with those guys, going flying on the weekends or whatever. Small town, 500 people. They would pedal out to the farm where these guys...
Straight for 5.6 miles to Space Commerce Way.
They would pedal out to this farm and hang out until these guys got their planes ready and went flying, and then they would bum rides. So I guess my dad just saw that over and over and over enough times that when he and this other kid rode their bikes out to that airport and the older guys weren't there, they thought, we got this. They took it up, they landed it. That's the story. Can't believe it, but that is the story. So sometime after that, he actually got his license and was a pilot from then on. So it was born into him somehow. And going back to that fence where I was just standing there with that turtle, you wouldn't be able to pry him away. He would have watched those folks touch and go all day long, guaranteed. And he would have wanted to go in through that museum, which would have been a 12-hour day. I mean, he just ate it up. So it's kind of funny. I mean, I appreciate flying. I did go flying, with him in his little airplanes, and we did loops and things like that. But never got the bug to go get my license. Yeah, wasn't me. And that's okay, I think. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. We are close. Can you see the size of that building? VAB, right over there. It's got the 2 black stripes, I believe. It's got to be it, right? From here, if it's that big. It's monstrous. I'm getting excited. I don't know if you can see what is pointing up just to the right of the road. That looks like the booster for the shuttle, that orange booster. Look at that. This is incredible. right? It's right behind that curved up building. Do you see it? It's got the two solid rockets on the side. Oh, wow. This must be the entrance. Yeah. I don't know what day it is that I've been down here, but still have not seen a alligator in the wild. Maybe today's the day. Gotta be an alligator in there, right? Who knows? Gotta be. Here we go. Here we go. Space Commerce Way. Oh, they're working on the sign right there. Look at that. I want to get a picture. Everybody's. All right. Get you back in your. Look at that. Holy cow. I can't even get it all in the frame for you. Oh, there you go. There's the rocket garden. Guided tours. Let's walk over. I really, oh wow. Boy, talk about distracted. He's getting out of a capsule, or she's getting out of a capsule. Look at that. Oh yeah.